Greetings and welcome to another exciting episode of Age of Empires Castle Siege Tutorials. I'm Dice Gods, and today what I would like to demonstrate are Age 7 attacks. I'm going to start with one of my favorite combos. This is my favorite combo simply because it's just so utterly lethal. More often than not, I can get 3 stars with this particular attack, and it consists of Conrad and Richard. And the army I use consists of 6 Grens, 16 Rams, 6 Ladder Invaders, 8 Heavy Crossbowmen, 3 Heavy Infantry, and 3 Spearmen. So, let's see here. Just go ahead and get started, shall we? Actually, let's see if we can find a good revenge as opposed to searching for a castle. You never know. Might get lucky. Who else we got? Okay, cool. So, what we want to do to start, of course, is take note of the location of the guardhouses and the watch signal. Taking out the guardhouses as swiftly as possible is one of the most important things when it comes to doing this attack, because you really don't have a whole heck of a lot that can deal with enemy units. So you want to try and prioritize those if you can. And generally speaking, I always like to attack as far away from the watch signal as possible so as to do as much damage as possible before it gets lit up and summons reinforcements. So to start, let's see if we can detect any fire traps and lure any enemy units out of the castle. Now, looks like what we have here are only grenadiers coming out. So, seeing as how grenadiers are much slower than infantry, what we can do is we can just kite them away. This will give us a chance to maybe take out those guardhouses before they have a chance to send out any more grenadiers. It's a little time consuming to start, but in the long run it tends to be a better option than killing them off and then just having more spawn. So let's go ahead and just take them on a little walkabout, shall we? And start our deployment. I like to start as far away or as close to the edge of the map really as I can. This gives me a chance to deploy all of my rams in line some engineers, gotta deal with them. Maybe a couple at the keep, a few more that way. Okay. Then deploy our crossbowmen and our grenadiers, a couple of spearmen, and light them up. Well, we already have some rams being little bastards. All right, get those guys going. Where did Richard go? You want to make sure Richard doesn't die. That's pretty important. Oh, darn it. We should have kept kiting those guys, but might still be okay. Hey, get off the wall. Stupid as that. Come on now. Well, try and keep your troops away from the flame towers until your rams can get in there to start drawing some fire. Use your heavy crossbowmen to take out the wall troops. And then... uh-oh. Not good. Ah, that cost us our 3-star victory right there. That one tower. Well, that's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You should be able to... Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. So this was actually an age 8 opponent, so for an age 7, we didn't do too shabbily, I guess. Willing to wager there's probably a fire trap there, just a guess. Yeah, in all actuality, had we done a better job with the kiting, we kind of lost track of our infantry here. They probably got to this point and then turned it to the attack, and infantry against Gren's, unfortunately, just no match. So basically we have about 30 some odd seconds here to just get as much as we can. Still going to be a pretty decent crown score, I suppose, for an age 7 attack. And again, in all actuality, had we just managed to take out that tower without losing our grenadiers and our crossbowmen, probably would have been enough troops left over to clean this up. Well, not too bad, I guess. 66 crowns, a couple keys. Yeah, reasonably decent loot. So anyway, there it is. That is the age 7 Conrad Richard attack. I guess really the important thing, keep in mind is the units that you use. Make sure you bring enough musketeers and Grens. Grens are an important component of almost any army. I notice a lot of people don't use them much. But the simple fact of the matter is they're pretty much the most effective unit all around. They're reasonably quick, they're very powerful, they're decently ranged, they're pretty devastating against almost anything, whether it be enemy troops, enemy walls, enemy towers, and when they're in support, they're pretty effective. So I usually have 6 of those in all of my armies, regardless of the hero combination or the rest of the units that I may be using. So yeah, as you can see right here, 6 of those in a Martel Nevsky attack. So yeah, there you go. That's the Conrad Richard. Another thing that might help too to keep in mind is the boosts, if you have them, if your alliance has researched them. Poison the Well is a very effective boost, dramatically reduces the effectiveness of enemy units. And then the I guess I don't have anything. I guess that's the only one that you really need to concern yourself with when it comes to attacking at this age, at least for me anyway. So, all right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it will help you in your battles. Until next time, this is Dice Gods, signing out.